Hello, hello, my beautiful earth signs. How are you all? Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your love reading for the month of August of 2023. Thank you for joining me here. Okay, we're doing a general for all the earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn as a general. And then we'll be taking for the individual signs. We'll do it a little bit differently this month. So we'll take specific messages for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, you can get the timestamps below the video. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in the month of August 2023. Whilst Venus is in retrograde motion. So if you're wanting more, please join us on Patreon, as we will have the individual signs. So we'll be talking about half an hour for each individual sign on Patreon on tier 1. If you're interested, you can get the link beneath this video. So let's see what's going on for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn in the month of August of 2023. As I said, Venus is retrograde, so past situations are returning, dear friends. Let's see what's going on generally, and then we could see individually for each of the signs, as I said, with a timestamp below, just to hone in a little bit more for your individual signs. So thank you, Spirit, for your guidance where love is concerned for the earth signs. Generally speaking, for my beautiful earth signs, what's going on in love in the month of August? It is all about love this month, as Venus is retrograde for the whole month. We will have revelations and resolutions with whatever's going on beginning of September, so keep that in mind. September will be a very important month. So we're doing a 5-card spread. Okay, let's see what's going on. So what's going on in the now, whenever you get to see this video anyway, this message, and we've got the Emperor here. Could be any sign, could be an Aries, could be a Taurus, could be any other sign or someone that's taking on the energy of the Emperor. So as many of you know, in my general readings, I do not take reversals. So this could be someone that is taking control. We'll see with the surrounding cards, obviously, what the message is. But this is someone who is dependable, someone that you can stand, someone that will stand up for you, someone that will provide you with security in matters of love. Yes, this could be a father. Yes, this could be someone you're working with. It could be someone that's higher up on the scale of who takes charge, who is in charge. And that could be, someone that you are surrounding yourself daily, if this is someone that you work with, obviously. But on the other hand, this could also be someone that already has the responsibility of fatherhood, right? We'll see. Let's take the rest of the cards. What's crowning for the earth signs? We've got the 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, so it does speak to work. The 8 of Pentacles is someone that's mastering their craft, someone that maybe is putting in extra effort this month where love is concerned, looking at the finer details. And please remember that also Mercury is also going to retrograde at the end of the month, and in Virgo. So it will be all about the details. It will be all about the past, returning to the past, as Mercury is going to retrograde. So both Venus and Mercury retrograde will be bringing up issues and conversations and information pertaining to the past. Okay, when we revisit the past, and people tend to return from the past, relationships, friendships, even though this is about love, love comes in many forms. So you can also watch this reading where friendships are concerned. many love relationships are based on friendship as well. So that's another side to relationships, right? So Eight of Pentacles, as I said, many of you may be hoping that someone's going to put in the work, the effort, right? So the Emperor, we know, is someone that is there, that you can relate or depend on, where taking charge, being confident, taking the initiative, where love is concerned. Where are you coming from? King of Pentacles usually is the same person for me. Okay, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It is my Taurus card, logically, and I do see, and it is, the Emperor is the higher octave, the major arcana of the King of Pentacles. So could it be that someone is now ready to put in the work? The Emperor pulls up his socks. He's ready to do the work, ready to take charge. But we do see in this deck, and this is the pre-Raphaelite Tarot, if you're wondering, this is it here. Could it be that, the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, if they are the same person, this is someone that's gone through a lot. We see the King of Pentacles with his head down, so lots of responsibilities, worries, issues. They could be surrounding family or even business. Business could also be an obstacle where love is concerned, where someone is putting more focus into their money and their responsibilities and putting love on the back burner. Or this could also be someone who's going through financial issues. We've got the King of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles here, so lots to do with money and securities. Recent past, the Moon, so a lot is unknown. And the Moon, of course, speaks to, things that are hidden pertaining to someone's home, their emotional life, their private life, right? And the Moon can also speak to strong intuition, so there could be telepathy or, feeling that your person, if this is your person, if they've got other issues that they're dealing with, or maybe, and sometimes I see the Moon, because the Moon in astrology, the Moon does speak to emotions, and it speaks to depth and secrecy. So there could either be a mirroring image which is telling me what, you're feeling, what they're feeling. So it's as though you understand each other. It's like there's a communication without actual communication going on. So feeling into the energies, right? A sense of connection through those higher realms. On another hand, the Moon can also speak to, hidden information, secrecy, fears about communication, about opening up emotionally. Remember, the Moon speaks to our psyche, our soul. So it's interesting here. Now, for some of you, we could be talking about two different people, okay? For those of you that are in between two relationships, there is a possibility of that, obviously. Because, as I said, Venus retrograde, and we could be talking about 8 years back where she retrograded in Leo 8 years ago. So issues from 8 years ago coming back to resolve, to fix, okay, revisiting a situation. Let's see what the possible outcome is. But for most of you, I feel that this is the same person. The possible outcome is the Page of Cups. And I don't know if this is an apology, or this could be a child. Of course, it could be a child of the King of Pentacles or the Emperor. And we're talking about a Piscean individual. Now, if this is not a child, it could be an offer, a small offer of love, someone returning, wanting to resolve an issue from the past. It does speak to emotions, and it is very unexpected. It is logically Pisces energy. And Pisces is unconditional love, but it also can speak to surrender. Now we know that if this is Taurus, Taurus is a fixed earth sign, so we are talking about ego. The shadow side of fixed signs is the inability to change, but we know fixed signs have been humbled, and there's been great change, great fated changes going on in their life. Now, as I said, the Emperor could be Aries. North Node now is in Aries, so it's all about I, me, my, needing to do things for thyself. And when we haven't been in a relationship that's been equal, South Node in Libra, it's all about, letting that go. Letting that go, or needing to fix a relationship that's been unequal and at an imbalance. Libra, South Node could also speak to possible separation or divorce where there hasn't been balance. And of course, North Node in Aries is about Mars. It's about confidence, right? It's about needing to take the initiative, becoming the warrior, the fighter, wanting to fight, put in the effort, stand tall, right? What is at the bottom? We've got the devil. The devil is Capricorn, of course. Saturn, so a lot of karma could be playing out. The devil can speak to restrictions, limitations, responsibilities, a sobering energy, needing to mature. And we do see maturation from the King of Pentacles to the Emperor. Now, this is not gender specific, but we're talking about a King of Pentacles, someone who is quite experienced in the love arena with responsibilities. And there's experience here, obviously. But this could also, and King of Pentacles usually puts a lot of effort in their financial security. So even where relationships are concerned, also looking at the ability for something long term. Can this work out long term? Right, so that's what I'm getting here, is that there's a lot unknown about what's been going on in the past, in the recent past, but on someone's mind here would be the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. They're willing to put in the effort, taking a small step at a time. So being very cautious, not throwing caution to the wind, I would say here. But there's also a sense of surrender. Let's see what's beneath here. And we've got the King of Wands, so someone that's coming through very passionately, being very active, but we see the blockage here, and I do feel this is like the closed door, the limitations coming through because of fears. The King of Wands is showing up as quite passionate and sexual, and they're driven, but they're blocked with responsibilities, possible also fears. Now we do have Moon and the Devil, so we've got Cancer, Capricorn, which speak to someone's home or the past or their emotional life. There's secrecy here, but an opposite Cancer is Capricorn, which is someone's reputation, someone's life out there in the world. So, these are important aspects that are coming through, which could be what is putting pressure on love here, right? And I see a lot of fear, and that's why we've got the Page of Cups coming through, because the offer for love is very small. And it's like, the page is stepping on eggshells. So the Emperor is fearing that their offer will be returned, sort of blocked or not received well. So they're coming through with love, but very, with a lot of fear. King of Wands, beneath that is the Five of Swords. So there's internal conflict, but also other things that are blocking love or that have been blocking love. Remember, the Five of Swords could also speak to third parties and other people being involved. And that's why it's been hard. It's been hard, I'm going to say. And, you know, even with the Devil, which could speak to blockages and timing and karma that someone's been dealing with, right? So, you know, timing is very important, because remember, it's a very karmic, strong card, the Devil. But there's a lot of desire. There is a lot of desire. We did see the King of Wands, and I feel that these could be other facets, other sides to the Emperor, because we know the Emperor usually comes through as quite temperamental, fiery, could be quite passionate. Remember, it's mainly, the Emperor is mainly Aries energy. So let's see what else is going on. Let's take the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth, the Earth element. Please, Spirit, what's possibly going on? In the month of August. We have the Chariot, and the card fell on the King of Pentacles, and the Chariot is Cancer, so Cancer comes through very strongly. Yes, Cancer and Pisces, possibly could be Scorpio, but if this is a Taurus, and Cancer is right next to Taurus, so this could be someone that also has planets in Cancer. And the Chariot does speak to overcoming obstacles, possible house move, or someone that travels a lot, things pertaining to the past as well, possible overcoming obstacles where someone's personal and emotional life is concerned, as long as there is a decision, because we know that with the Chariot, someone's put in a position, you know, they're driven, but they need to hone in on the energies and not be scattered emotionally. Let's see what's going on. We have the Seven of Cups, so we've got a fair bit of water, a lot of emotions coming through, a lot of romance with the Seven of Cups, as we could see in this card here. A very strong romantic connection we see here. And I don't know if there's physical distance between the two of you. The Seven of Cups is like dreaming of many possibilities, possibly also things being up in the air. With the Seven of Cups, again, Pisces energy. And Pisces, remember, is the 12th house, which can speak to a possible ending of a major cycle. 12th house also speaks to secret love affairs, blockages, karma. And we've got the Knave of Pentacles here, which is the Page of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles, again, could be another messenger. We do see, it's like more force. I get more force here. It's as though your person is fantasizing that they could have you and, you know, just do what they want with you here. This is someone that's in fantasy land. Obviously, this is what they're fantasizing. This is what they're looking at, how they can possibly manipulate a situation, I feel here. There's great desire here, and I feel that this is the shadow side to your person. Because the Seven of Cups could be a very magical and dreamy and godly sort of an energy. And I feel like they're, you know, sort of looking at a different perspective and different possibility in maybe doing things in a different way. But I don't feel that that is going to come through. I'm going to take another card on this Page of Pentacles here. What I'm getting from the Page of Pentacles is that the divine feminine is like trying to punish, or is being more powerful, and therefore there's a sense of weakness within the divine masculine. This is what I'm getting. And we've got the World card here, dear friends. And so I do get that there is physical distance, right? You could be dealing with someone that comes from a different part of the world. They've got different beliefs, possibly. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So we go from the Knave, the Page of Pentacles, to the Knight of Pentacles, which you're dealing with someone they need security. They need to know that things could work out in a mundane way, right? And they're very slow. Remember, we've got the Page, we've got the Knight, and we've got the King of Pentacles here. So from the distant past, we see that it's like you've gone fishing. They've been caught in your net. You've caught their heart. How can I say it differently? You've imprisoned their heart. You've got them. But there's like an energy of back and forth, like a power struggle, right? But I do feel that there is surrender with the World card here. The World card in this deck is just gorgeous. It's like having everything that you've ever dreamed of, right? The World card, remember, is Saturn, and it does speak to, of course, the fixed signs, so the fixed energy, because the World card does speak to an accomplishment. And it's been a very difficult accomplishment, but the potential is there to end a major difficult cycle and open up something new. Someone needs to be confident. They need to surrender, and I do feel that it's your person, right? Let's take some Lenormand, get a little bit more information here. So for Earth, please, Spirit, for the Earth element, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We see a lot of water and earth, which is recessive energy, and we've got fixed energy, which is being stuck, and there can be a sense of ego. But remember, the World card does speak to accomplishment. It is a major arcana, so it trumps these cards here. Let's see what's going on. We've got the Snake, so something that is forbidden. The Snake can also be third parties. It could be a strong sexual connection, something karmic that someone's been dealing with, responsibilities. I do feel it's your person mainly. Remember, the South Node was transiting through Scorpio and is finishing up, the eclipses that have been playing out in Taurus, on the axis Taurus-Scorpio. So Taurus-Scorpio does speak to securities, whether it's financial or physical securities in love. And of course, financial can weigh heavily on matters of love. Let's see. The Snake can also speak to third parties and jealousy, but it can also speak to a craving to be with someone. There is the blockage with the Tower. The Tower can speak to solitude and loneliness as well. And we've got a divine feminine here. She's more fiery. She's more on the fiery side. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, could be Libra, could be Taurus, because she's wearing Venus on her chest, which for me speaks to the energy of, Venus retrograding in Leo. It's like the divine feminine is more powerful at this time. We did see the King of Wands as well. So there is a lot of passion between you and your person. Let's see. Let's take one more card on this Queen, on this divine feminine. And we've got the Tree. And the Tree speaks to something long term. The Tree also speaks to a past connection, dear friends. Let's see what's beneath. And we've got the birds. The birds can be messengers. They can also speak to communication. They could speak to stress, but also a lot of excitement, where there'll be a lot of communication through social media, the internet, email. after having waited. Remember, we've got a 12 here, and 12 is like the hanging man. Someone's seen things from a different perspective. We've got the dog, so it speaks to loyalty, friendship, and play. Remember, Leo is about risk-taking. It is about desire, flirtation. It is sexuality. It's the ability to create, to flirt, to play. And romance could be blooming. Let's take three cards from the Lover's Path Tarot for more information, and then I'll take another layer of tarot just to get more information for you. These cards make a little bit of room here. And for Earth, please, Spirit, what is possibly going on in the month of August of 2023 in love? I love this deck, but it's so slippery. Love to shuffle it. The Lover's Path Tarot. Gorgeous deck. Okay. The Ten of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Five of Cups, everyone. And the Nine of Cups, so a lot of water again, a lot of water. So the month of August is going to be a very emotional month for you. We know the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Pisces comes through very strong. A lot of water, nevertheless. Let's see what's beneath that Nine of Cups. We've got the Three of Wands, and we do see a possible meeting in the month of August. Remember, the Three of Wands could speak to Sagittarian energy, where you're dealing with someone that's physically far away. Here in this deck, it's like saying that your ships are already here, right? Even though there are regrets pertaining to the past, remember the Ten of Cups is an ending. It's an ending of a major cycle, and it turns into the Ace, where someone needed to self-love. The Ace of Cups is the Holy Grail, remember, and it's next to the Nine of Wands, which says that we're coming, or you're coming. I'm saying where because I'm an earth sign as well. We're coming to the end of the hardships. Nine of Wands says you're at the end. Stay strong. You're almost at the end of the hardships, right? And the Five of Cups is letting go of the regrets pertaining to the past. Letting those go and not mourning what's happened. Should be bridge underwater. And that's what Venus retrograde will help us with. Okay? To see, because it's a time of internalizing Venus and looking deep within our soul. Is this relationship worth putting the effort into working on? Or is it time to end and move on? Move forward and not be stuck in the past. Let's see what the Emperor is about in the now. We've got the Three of Pentacles, which means collaboration. The King of Pentacles from the past. We've got the Four of Cups, missed opportunities, emotional unhappiness within someone's home, within someone's emotional life. Right, missed opportunities. We do see here the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups, being behind their back. So they've been focusing more on the Three of Cups, and Three of Cups many times could speak to other people being in the story, right? Or in the past there were celebrations, emotional celebrations and happiness, but on a mundane and physical way, there was a lack of security, right? And inability to provide that security from the King of Pentacles. Let's look at the Moon in the recent past. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. Someone being very robotic, I get in this card. And we've got a couple of fours, 3 fours with the Emperor. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Really interesting. 4 of Pentacles is someone that's holding back on their emotions, right? Someone feeling the miser, not communicating, not sharing emotionally. It could be that someone is holding on and waiting for clarity or for something to change. Remember, the Moon speaks to the past, to someone's home life, their emotional, physical life. So we've got the 4 of Pentacles and then the 8 of Pentacles. What is going on? What is crowning? And what is on your mind, on their mind? Let's see what's going on with that 8. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, everyone. We do have a couple here. We've got the King of Pentacles and we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and they are meant to be together. So on the King of Pentacles mind, the Emperor's mind, and this Queen of Pentacles could be in between 2 people, 2 different people. One younger, one older, one more mature. The Emperor many times could be someone controlling, so I don't know if this is true for you. 3 of Pentacles, 3s, right? 3s can speak to other people being involved. Now, I don't see in the lovers, in the Tarot of Sexual Magic, I don't see third parties here. So it's as though even if there is a third party, I do feel that this Queen of Pentacles, which could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, I'm going to say, it feels as though she already knows where she wants to be. She's made up her mind already. So if this is your energy, and I don't know if you're coming out of something, another commitment, there's 9 Pentacles here, which speaks to independence, singlehood, possibly. And I'm wondering if this King of Pentacles, who's at the root, at the foundation, or from the past, so this is someone from your past, I'm wondering if they could be wondering what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles, if she was someone that was connected to the Emperor. And the card that's opened up is the Knight of Wands. We did see the King of Wands, if you remember. So someone that's ready to, and we see the Knight off his horse. Usually this is a very quick knight. It looks like they're coming from very far away. And when I say very far away, it could be physical distance, but emotional distance. But by God, they will get to their goal. We know that. So instead of coming in quickly, they're taking their sweet old time. But this knight knows what he wants to create. He comes through as very sexually, very passionately. Let's take one more on that outcome. We've got the 3 of Swords. So there has been heartbreak and there will be disappointments for some of you. Maybe it's taking longer than necessary. 3 of Swords is a love triangle. It is many times. And it's interesting that we've got the tree here, which speaks to health. So there's been some heartbreak pertaining to the divine feminine. And I'm going to say for some of you, because we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and we do have also, we've got the Queen of Wands, who could be a past partner of the Emperor, possibly, or it feels like also the Queen of Pentacles, so someone who could be a mother, someone who's also got responsibilities, where their desire and their passion is concerned. She needs to be careful because I get some depression here. I do get some depression. It's like her fire has gone dim. But it looks like Spirit is saying, don't stop fighting, don't stop putting in the effort to the divine feminine on the other hand. Yeah? Let's take another card on that Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Strength card, which it's like she's, you know, the divine feminine is on her last leg of energy, let's say. She's needing to self-love and be more confident. But she's also someone that's been humbled and she needs to be patient. Let's look at this Four of Pentacles and the Moon. We've got the Seven of Wands. Feels like there was like a, how can I say, like a rebound, like whether this speaks to blockages or someone going through a difficult turn of events in their own personal life. Could be financial, yes, and problems within their home. And, you know, this is someone that's been busy, and I do feel it's got to do with the divine masculine. Someone that's had issues and they've been, you know, called to fight, to defend themselves, and they've been dealing with a lot. You know, sevens always speak to conflict. So someone that's been called to fight pertaining to their emotional life, so they've been busy, let's say. Or it's like someone, and I feel that it's more the divine masculine, not letting the divine feminine in emotionally. That's what I'm getting here. Let's take one more on this Three of Pentacles in the now. And we've got the King of Wands here. And the King of Wands is ready to take action. It's like going back and forth. King of Wands, Knight of Wands. And I'm sure that there's more than one divine masculine here. We've got so much masculine energy here. So I'm going to say again, you could be dealing with someone that is wearing a mask. They're coming through as more sexual. And I feel that that may be also what, you know, the divine feminine has been pushing back on. It's like she's wanting a commitment and not accepting only the sexual side of the relationship, right? Which is also stunting the growth of this relationship. So I feel that there's like a diluting of the energy of the divine masculine. I do get the divine feminine coming through very powerfully at this time. I want to take one more card here, and then I'm going to go on to the individual signs. We've got the Ace of Cups, my dear friends. So self-love, first of all, self-love, and then the possibility of a new cycle begins here. Remember, the Five of Cups says leave the past where it is in the past, and the Two of Cups is still standing, so the potential is here. There are choices to be made. Two of Wands, remember we did see that Three of Wands. So choices, but also I feel that the choices have already been made within your psyche, within your person's psyche. It's a matter of taking the initiative and the story playing out. It's like it's predestined what's playing out at this time. And there's Temperance too, saying that it's all happening in divine timing. Remember that there's an alchemy going on, a very important alchemy. Okay, I will take my handwritten love cards, just giving you some messages here before we go on to the individual signs. Let's take some thoughts, some perceptions, some words that may be exchanged or that haven't been exchanged. Remember, we saw the Three of Wands, which speaks to a meeting. Someone is wanting a meeting. Maybe this is taking longer than hoped. But there will be communication. I do get that strongly with the Page of Cups. It's like a very, very fragile situation here, which can go either way. Remember, the Page this offer, page coming in, stepping on eggshells, being very careful and needing to be careful. Let's see what's going on for Earth, please, Spirit. What are the messages? We've got, this is my truth, take another card. This card fell on the King of Pentacles. So we've got, I will climb any mountain, I will swim any river to be with you. Come to me. And I'm wondering, for those of you that are letting go of an emperor, it could be the King of Wands, possibly as well. They may have been humbled as well. This could be them getting, heartbroken. Okay? Because remember, the Three of Swords is sitting on the Knight of Wands. So on the fiery energy, which could be the Emperor. We're done. I can't do this anymore. It hurts too much. 10 of Swords. No more conflicts. I'm now free to pursue you. 6 of Swords. You bring such happiness to my life. 10 of Cups. We've got a couple of 10s here. I will wait for you for as long as it takes. It looks like the King of Pentacles has been waiting forever. And we see that the Queen of Pentacles is on their mind. This is what they want to accomplish. They want their other half. But remember what's in between. Let's say the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is an emperor. It is the responsibility or another person. I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. I do get a lot of heartbreak and disappointments here with the messages coming through. A lot will be known, will be seen. And there are apologies here. We see, I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. This resonates very much in this reading with the moon here and the page coming through. Let's elope. Let's try again. I love you. Ace of Cups. Here it is. And you grew a flower in my heart, which I call love. 2 of Cups. I need you. I still love you. Please come to me. We've got the 6 of Swords twice, which says that there could be a physical travel, some sort of an invitation. We did see that there is a get-together. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing generally, dear Earth signs, for you. The Ace of Cups is a great possibility. It's a gift from Spirit. Depends on how you're going to work with this opportunity. Remember, I said that there's danger of heartbreak or and disappointment here. And remember, if you're not confident and feeling as though you deserve this relationship, this may speak to you needing to do the work yourself, loving yourself, and this is what the North Node in Aries speaks to, so that you could feel complete and whole. Okay? All right. Now, let's go on to the individual signs. So we will start off with Taurus. So, of course, always Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, possibly. Dear friends, so let's see, dear Spirit, for Taurus, what is possibly going on for Taurus? And these are only the Major Arcana cards. This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. And I will take three love oracles here as well. So what's going on specifically for Taurus in the month of August? Taurus, please, Spirit. Taurus. We've got embrace in the world. So we've got the world here again. So for many of you, you may be dealing with a foreigner, someone that could be physically far away, or this is a great accomplishment in this month. You're taking a quantum leap forward where love is concerned. Let's see. It speaks to an embrace. This could be a physical embrace as well. Remember that Saturn, which this is a card of Saturn, it speaks to a maturing energy, sobering, but also where Saturn is concerned, it speaks to responsibility, possibly something long-term. And this fell on the King of Pentacles again. And we've got the trip, the train. This is transition, movement, change. It is like the Chariot. It's a number 7. So it speaks to transition, a house move, a journey that opens up after much conflict. It could speak to someone coming in to visit you if you are not invited to go and visit them. What else do we have for Taurus, please, Spirit? Remember what I said about the Taurian energy, that they have Cancer, they have planets in Cancer as well, very strongly. We've got the Sun, so Leo comes through as well. And the Sun is beautiful. It is a reconciliation. It is happiness. It's joy. It's flirtation. It's happiness of the inner child, right? Happiness of the heart, clarity and healing. And, oh my God, dear Taurus. Oh my God, dear Taurus. So, dear Taurus, you may also be dealing with a Leo, possibly. Now, we've got the Hierophant, and this is a 5. So it does speak to the energy of the Hierophant. So yes, there's transition, a possible long-term other connection. Now, I'm not reading reversals in this deck, so because the World card speaks to a possible ending, a completion of a cycle, some of you, if you've been in another long-term commitment, could be coming out of that because there was no happiness. Some of you may have been connected only because of you shared children, possibly as well. But there's a new cycle, a new beginning opening up. Some of you could also be moving homes because this is the Chariot. If you are leaving a past relationship, you may be doing that. You've got a potential for another long-term, like it's like connecting with your other half. This is your person. This is your person. Remember the sun, if it were to be in the reverse, it could speak to burning, a burning out, something dying, something falling away for a new beginning, yeah, to start. What's at the foundation? And we've got the pig here. And the pig, this is, oh my God, like this is, again, it's a 21. Wow, okay. We've got to see the soulmate or the children here. Have a look. It is a number 21. There you see that. So this is not only a mundane physical and sexual connection, it's also a very strong spiritual connection. You're meant to be together. This is a very strong connection. It's a divine union. We see Venus here, and we know Venus is going through a rebirth. So second chances, remember it's an 8. The infinity symbol, it's like having gone through the same again and again until you can get this right. Yeah? So Taurus, I'm wishing you well. That is amazing. That is amazing. So great potential. Let's go to the next sign. Next sign is Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Spirit, in the month of August. Virgo, please, Spirit, what is potentially going on for Virgo in love? Thank you. So it looks like Virgo does resonate a lot with the reading as well, because we've got another Chariot here. We had the, we've got it here. We've got the Chariot here, right? We also saw it for Taurus. Okay, so right on point. Move. So it does speak to movement. This could be a transition, moving of a home, travel, and overcoming any obstacles. Remember that the Chariot speaks to an accomplishment, a victory. But this is all about honing in on the energies, right? And taking charge, making a choice and moving forward with that. Now, I just want to remind you, dear Virgo, that, and not only Virgo, if for those of you that are watching this for Virgo, that Juno, the asteroid of commitment and marriage, is transiting through Cancer, and that's probably why the Chariot is showing up a lot. And Cancer and Virgo connect really well. So for my Virgo individuals, there are opportunities here to let go of unbalanced relationships and commitments of the past, and to form new ones, new alliances. Let's see what's going on in love for Virgo, please, Spirit. Virgo in the month of August, before their birthday. And I want to wish you, my dear Virgo, for my August born Virgos, a happy, happy birthday. Let's see what's going on. We've got opportunities, 2 keys. Now this is the Magician. Virgo, with Mercury entering your sign, you are the Magician. So maybe you're letting go of an open wound, another commitment from the past, or this just could speak to a new home, new opportunities for you. We've got the Lily, which is your energy. It's all about purification. It's about doing things in a very ethical way. And there's a sense of a strong, passionate desire to connect with a spiritual other half. And this is Judgment, number 20, as well as Temperance, number 14. So Virgo, you may be dealing with a foreigner, but also Temperance says that you're going through healing. It's all happening in divine timing. You will have a second chance. Your love life is going through a resurrection, a rebirth. Oh my God, dear Virgo. And you've got the 10 of Cups, the potential for marriage, but a pure marriage. This is like laying down the foundations of a pure, trusting relationship. Good news is coming in. We see the bride. Look at the white. The white speaks to the light, and it speaks to truth and clarity. All right? What's at the bottom? And we've got travel and a transition, new cycle for you. Here is again the Chariot, dear Virgo. Congratulations. Congratulations. What can I say? I am wishing you well. Okay, next sign, Capricorn. Let's see what is going on for Capricorn in the month of August. Those of you Capricorn that are born in the last 3-4 days, you're still going through a major metamorphosis with Pluto there. Be patient with yourselves. You're almost done. Capricorn, please, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn in the month of August. And we've got the Hermit. So, dear Capricorn, you may be dealing with a Virgo, possibly, but you're seeing the light. Someone is seeing the light, nevertheless. Some of you are looking for guidance. Could be from someone that's into mysticism or astrology or tarot reading. You know, the Hermit could also be you. You could be the Hermit, where you're looking for the answers. You've grown spiritually. You're going through a spiritual growth, surely, but you are connecting to the divine and to spirit. Now, you're in solitude in the month of August. Someone is seeking the answers, and I'm wondering if, you know, you're the Hermit and someone else is waiting on you to communicate. If not, this is you having gone into your cave and you're wondering why there is no communication. Remember, the Hermit can also be healing. So you could be going through a healing process in matters of love. So, dear Spirit, in August for Capricorn, what's going on? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the moon. So the moon, remember, is Cancer. So it is pertaining to your love life and your relationships. There's secrecy, could be deception. There could also be quiet, nothing happening. There's lots of doubts with the moon as well. Wonderful, dear Capricorn. You're in transition mode. There's potential here. Remember, the moon does speak to Cancer, and this is another Cancerian card, which says that you're going through change. You're in transition pertaining to love. Some of you could also be moving homes if you're in between two situations here. We do see the path here, and we also see change. Great change. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful, dear Capricorn. For you, you get the Ten of Cups as well. So you've been going through a purification process. You are also up laying down the foundations of something that you're building, which is it's going to be able to stand on trust, and trust is the main ingredient, the best way to build on love. So congratulations to you as well. Now, the message that I spoke of before in the general about needing to do things in a very careful way, that's what I get with the rider and the horse. We've got the rider and the white horse here, which, remember what I said, there's a very sensitive and fragile situation which you need to be very careful with. So the potential for heartbreak is strong for you here. And this is the Strength card. You need to trust. Trust is the main word for you. You need to give the other person the benefit of the doubt and also trust in your abilities, because horse and rider need to work together, not against each other. And everything has to be precise and right on the money. Otherwise, there will be failure. Okay? You need to collaborate. You need to have self-control. And the dynamic to success here is collaboration. That's all I'm going to tell you, dear Capricorn. So I'm wishing you well as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to all of you. Thank you for connecting with me. And remember, the individual signs will be on Patreon on Tier 1. So do join me there. I'm wishing you a wonderful August, and I will see you soon. Love and light.